Somebody told me one day to dream. Somebody told me one day to believe. Somebody told me one day to never give up. Yet until the day I took action, nothing ever happened. It was the day of action that I put into effect. It was the day of action that I implemented results. It was the day of action that I told myself, in myself, through myself, by myself, to hold my own self accountable. It was the only self I knew within. I had to hold myself accountable. Hold my own self. Those are two entities. That isn't one being. That took one action, that made one result, and I had to hold myself within accountable. As I grew in myself, through myself, by myself, with myself, by holding myself accountable. When I say find yourself, that is that being, that is that passion, that is that soul, that spirit waiting to be born. Pressed down by the outside many times, pressed down by the naysayers, held hard deep down on the inside. The ego, the old you, holding you back, does not want to change in life because it's used to your life, used to your losses, used to your failure. But once you are born with a seed of a dream, never ever give up on it. Dream within, and results on outside will follow. Implement that dream through the seed of growth. Water it daily with positive thoughts. Be born in your new self to implement change. Take action. Do it now, or forever hold your peace. I did this. I found it. It was the new me. I found it through goals. I found it through actions. I found it through dreams. It was the new me within that had been born. The old me tried to hold me back, yet is the new me that said I had to change, had to grow. The old me kept saying, no, you can't, no, you won't, you will never succeed, ripping on me to no end. The new me said, yes, I will. And I started focusing on my positive thoughts, my positive actions, my positive dreams. It was that battle of the mind versus the heart. The new me was fueled by the heart. That mind was the naysayer that said, no, you can't do it. The heart said, yes, I can, through self-love, self-implementation, of personal growth, self-development, focusing on myself, for myself, through myself, in myself, is not selfish. People said it was, but in order for me to grow, in order for me to avoid physical death due to addiction, due to escapism, I was born again to say, yes, I can. I viewed the old me as the past entity and the new me as that spirit that had to grow, that had to take charge, that had to drive, that had to get in the driver's seat, put that seatbelt on, and shift from first gear to second gear to third gear, fourth gear, overdrive, and said, bring it on. That was my bio. Bring it on, B-I-O. What I saw ahead of me was a dream. What I put into action was the steps to achieve that dream. The dream broke from addiction, broke from escapism, broke from all that had held me back in the past. It was born in me, for me, through me, and I was born again. Every day I wanted to live more and more. And I began to cry emotionally, not for sorrow, not for pain, not for anxiety, and not for stress. I began to cry for passion. I began to cry for the new life that I was blessed to have this opportunity to live, and began to cry for the love that I have for life. I had it in my past, but the naysayers told me, "You can't do that. You're a wimp. You're not a man." They tried to bring me down, and they saw me crying for tears of joy and tried to bring me down again, but guess what? It did not work. I grew from my passion. I grew from my heart. I had a note to the naysayer: don't ever stop believing in me. Don't ever stop talking down on me. Don't ever stop disbelieving in me, for your disbelief is the fuel that fuels my tank, my heart, for belief in me, the fuel for success, the fuel in me. I welcome that from the naysayers. That's what I wanted back then. That's what I needed back then. That's what I grew from. That's what I grew into, and that is the new man that was fueled by the tears of joy that flowed down my face. Every day as I ran, as I got on the elliptical bike at the gym, tears of joy saw visions within me that grew in my heart. Over and over, I could see it. I could see myself helping others, writing books, speaking to people. That is what brought me to the new level that brought me and turned that M around to create WE. The we within me, the spirit, the connectivity, connected with the mind, the heart, the soul, and eliminated the mouthful of excuses in between those two areas. What is your me? What is your passion? What is your dream? I had to ask myself this. Why don't you ask yourself this? Through all the COVID, through all the anxiety, through all the depression, all the anxiety, all the loss, who are you? What is your passion? What is it in you, for you, by you? Find it. I had to find the results. Listen to motivational videos, read books, listen to books. My tears were not showing up in the beers anymore. They weren't tears of sorrow, they were tears of joy. Overcoming brain surgery, epilepsy, alcoholism, addiction, loss of jobs, divorce, homelessness, brain surgery that didn't work. Tears of pain brought me down to near death. But I shifted and took the holy shift and realized every 5 to 7 years in life, there was a holy shift in my life that was taking place. The 7-year itch became the 7-year shift, and I became thankful and became the new me, and began to say F everybody, F everybody's view of me, and I turned those F yous to thank yous. Thank you to the 1,000 power. I was thankful over and over and over again every day. I turned the middle finger into a thumbs up in life, and turned the thank yous again and again, turned the F yous to thank yous, and did it over and over again every minute of every day for 1,000 minutes a day on the average that I was awake. 16.67 hours that I was awake on the average, times 60. Boom. Thank you for him. Thank you for her. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. Thank you for the naysayers. Thank you for all the negative. Thank you for all the positive. Over and over again. 1,000 times every day. That's how growth showed up. That's how the new me showed up. That's how I began living with heart. Living with heart. And living life to the fullest every day, day in and day out. I want you to do that. Live life to the fullest. Success will follow. Success. Not just financial success, but physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And then financially it will follow. That's how I did it. That was my passion. That was my dream. I followed it. Control, Alt, Delete. Reset your mind. Reset your life. Find your own passion within. Don't let those naysayers talk you down. Know that the new you, the true you, the whole you has been born. Do it every day, day in and day out. Let me be there for you, but be there for yourself more and more every day. Let these words spark passion in you and spark that fire, spark that motivation. Let it come from within as it's coming from my heart right now as living with heart. Born again. Be there for yourself and grow every day, day in and day out. Continue to grow. Be there for yourself. Coach Stefan, Rudolph, recoveredcoaching.com. Do it, be it, live it, love it. Life. Never give up.